102 years after the original vampire horror movie first crept into the annals of cinema history,
Nosferatu!
Robert Eggers has brought us a big-budget remake that dives deep into the gothic horror roots of this story, while layering on his signature style of authenticity and dread. But does it hold a candle to the original? Hi everybody, Anthony here from Awesome Anthony Productions, and today I'm going to give you my review of Robert Eggers' Nosferatu. But before we get started, you know exactly what to do. At the end of the video, if you think I've earned it, please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of my new reviews. Now grab your garlic and crucifix, and let's get into it. This was one of my most anticipated films of the year, and it did not disappoint. Let's kick things off with the story. Nicholas Hoult stars as Thomas Hutter, a London-based real estate agent tasked by his senior, Herr Knock, played by Simon McBurney, to travel to the remote island of Transylvania. Why? To close a real estate deal with the mysterious Count Orlok, played by Bill Skarsgård. Hutter's assignment turns into an escalating nightmare as he comes face to face with an ancient evil whose hunger knows no bounds. Meanwhile, back in London, Thomas's wife Ellen, played by Lily Rose Depp, finds herself entangled in Orlok's sinister plans from afar. This is a tale of terror, passion, possession, and sacrifice, and Eggers just weaves his atmospheric spell throughout. Now, let's talk visuals, because if there is one thing that Robert Eggers absolutely excels at, it's immersion, and this movie is no exception. From the grimy, rain-slick streets of 19th century London to the misty, sprawling countryside of Transylvania, every single frame in this film is a work of art, and the production design is next level, with sets that feel somehow massive and alive while still being impressive. Orlok's castle, for example, a towering nightmare that oozes dread in every stone. In the cinematography, DOP Jaron Blaschke has really outdone himself here. The use of shadows, the haunting framing, and the meticulous composition of every scene, it's all breathtaking.
You're breathtaking!
This is a film that, even as it's making your skin crawl, is still beautiful to look at. It's Guillermo del Toro levels of gothic artistry, but filtered through Eggers' uniquely dark and atmospheric lens. Another thing I have to applaud here is the minimal use of CGI. Eggers has always been about tangible authenticity and practical effects, and here is no different. Count Orlok himself is a full-on testament to this. The makeup and prosthetic work on Bill Skarsgård is both very gruesome and unforgettable. His elongated fingers, sunken eyes, and cadaverous frame make him feel like something that really shouldn't exist in our world.
Ugliness.
Skarsgård's physicality is just incredible too, and even underneath all that makeup, he delivers a nuanced and terrifying performance. But what's a gothic horror film without
Atmosphere!
Because the tone of Nosferatu is one of its greatest strengths. This doesn't just tell you a scary story, it really goes above and beyond to make you feel it. The sense of dread builds slowly and relentlessly. Every creak of a door, every flicker of a lantern, it all pulls you deeper into this nightmare. And when the scares come, they hit hard. And yes, there are more jump scares here than in his other films, but Eggers used them sparingly, and they never feel cheap or unearned. Instead, the film relies on its oppressive atmosphere and the sheer unnerving presence of Count Orlok to keep you on edge. The scenes building up to his first reveal had me on the edge of my seat holding my breath. Eggers still knows exactly how to play with tension, and it shows. The performances here are another highlight. Lily Rose Depp is phenomenal as Ellen, bringing a mix of vulnerability, strength, and raw emotion to the role. There's a scene here, for example, involving her being possessed, and it's both terrifying and heartbreaking, and she absolutely nails it. Nicholas Hoult, as always, is a fantastic leading man in my opinion. He's great at conveying terror, too. But he's not just a one-note terrified character throughout the whole movie. He actually gets to become more heroic as the film goes on, and it just adds more layers to that character. Simon McBurney as Herr Knock is perfectly creepy, while Aaron Taylor-Johnson and Emma Corrin bring their usual excellence to smaller but memorable roles. And, of course, no Robert Eggers film would be complete without either Willem Dafoe or Ralph Ineson, both of whom fit seamlessly into this world of Nosferatu that Eggers has created. But let's be real, this is Bill Skarsgård's standout movie. His Count Orlok is going to be something that people talk about for years to come. Skarsgård isn't just playing a vampire here, he's the embodiment of horror. But there's also something almost tragic about his portrayal, as if Orlok's monstrous nature is both a strength and a curse for him. And yet he's still utterly terrifying, a relentless force of nature that you just can't escape. I can't end this review without mentioning the score and the sound design, which just elevate this already incredible film even higher. Seeing this in Dolby was a hell of an experience. The creak of Orlok's castle, the scuttling of the rats, the booming otherworldly score, it all combines to just pull you and immerse you deeper into this world. This is not just a horror movie, this is an experience, and one that will stay with you long after the credits roll.
And of course, that changed my life.
So, Does Robert Eggers' Nosferatu hold a candle to the original? Absolutely, it does. It's a reimagining, it's a love letter to the silent film classic, and it's even a bold statement about the enduring power of gothic horror. Plus, it's impeccably crafted, from the direction to the performances to the production design, and it is a must-watch for fans of horror, gothic fairy tales, or just damn good filmmaking. And that's my review of Nosferatu. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this review, you know exactly what to do. I said it earlier. Please leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss any of my new reviews. While you're at it, you can scroll down the description below, find the links to my socials, leave a comment, let me know if you saw this movie and what you thought. And if you want more of my content, you can click or tap on these cards right here. I'll take you to my review of Sonic the Hedgehog 3, or just over to my channel where you can check out the rest of my reviews and my shorts. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time, either for my review of A Complete Unknown, or I'm just going to jump right into giving my top and bottom 10 lists of the year. Stay tuned.